So for today's strange stories, I want to take you back to SLC, to a little place called Allen Park, also known as Hobbitville, located at 1328 Allen Park Drive. The 8-acre property, known for its small houses, winding paths, and exotic birds, in Salt Lake City, an iconic location. Allen Park was established in 1931 by one Dr. George A. Allen and his wife Ruth Larson Allen to function as a bird sanctuary. The couple purchased the land and built miniaturized homes on the property. Their intent to be used by artists, students, and even the doctor's own patients. The couple's own log cabin home was finished in 1933. The Allens acquired threatened cottages for mining towns in downtown Salt Lake City between 1940 and 1948 and moved them to the park to add on to the community that had been built there. Local myth states that Allen Park, aka Hobbitville, was inhabited by small reclusive people or individuals living with dwarfism. The park's secluded location, smaller homes, and unique designs may have given rise to the legends. In one Reddit discussion on the Salt Lake City sub, one topic entitled Hobbitville Myth, one Redditor had this to say. So apparently everyone else's experiences were really different than mine. I wandered into the area a couple months ago and it definitely had a creepy vibe. Lots and lots of boarded up, abandoned looking buildings, an empty swimming pool, a deer statue with its head cut off. There were a bunch of old, rusted out cars parked near new cars that were obviously still in use. It looked like people had just parked cars in there and abandoned them. I walked around for about 15 minutes before a car came out of nowhere and just idled behind me. I went to the exit and the car followed me the whole way, then did a U-turn and went back in as soon as I made it out. No hobbits, but definitely a creepy, kind of inexplicable place. A second Redditor in that same topic said, in high school, I ran through there with some friends as part of our cross-country practice at East High. Everything seemed pretty normal in there, but we got chased out, probably because they're sick of all the other people who do the same thing. Yet another Redditor in the same topic said, I drove in on accident to turn around in the entrance there when I was younger. There was a guy riding a bike in a circle that stared at me, and it had a strange little vibe to it, but nothing really weird. Just like, it was a little community that had its own little setting, kinda charming in a way, sort of a disconnected feeling from outside. Redditor The Lizard Prince in the same topic said, we drove in there once trying to find it, and these two big guys were sitting there holding a pipe and a bat. They got up and walked towards us, so we got the f*** out of there. We went back again and the same thing happened. I had previously heard those guys existed, and that they were called ogres, and were regular-sized security guards. I don't think the place actually exists, but that was a trip. Johnny Backpack replied, I can confirm that one time a few friends tried to check it out one night. A large Polynesian man jumped out from the bushes with a large pipe as we pulled up. I asked him what it was, and he just said private property and asked us to leave. I don't understand what is so complex about the concept of gates for these people. Despite it not being populated by small people, it's still super weird. In another Reddit topic in the r/Salt Lake City sub from 10 years ago, Redditor Death to My Liver commented, I have first-person stories of me and my friends going in there when I was in high school. And yes, there were little people, big people, bricks, and baseball bats. Nobody got hurt, and the only damage was to our property. That was a long time ago, and I'm sure the neighborhood is different. I understood why they reacted the way the neighborhood did, then and now, us damn high school kids. So with all those accounts, first-hand, anecdotal, or otherwise fictitious, we kind of have this image in our mind of growing up around in the Salt Lake City public school areas where your neighbors, your friends, your classmates would tell you these stories about, oh, did you hear about Hobbitville? It's up there, there's birds, and there's these weird munchkin midget people living there. And so naturally, and I'm not saying it's okay, but people would naturally get inspired, if not outright encouraged, to go check it out. So following Dr. Allen's death in 1961, the park lapsed into a state of disrepair, fueling much speculation about the park's future. In 2020, the city of Salt Lake purchased Allen Park for $7.5 million, promising that the park would remain open to the populace as a public space. The park continues to inspire artists and art lovers around, and is open to the public year-round. With the city owning and maintaining such an iconic part of SLC history, the community and visitors as a whole can take solace in the idea that Allen Park, aka Hobbitville, will remain open and remain iconic for years to come. As always, if you liked it, please give a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button, and comment what you liked about it, and maybe some other, if you live in Utah, what some other places I haven't covered that you would like to hear on this channel in this series, Strange Tales, Strange Stories. And let me know. And until then, I will see you in the next one.